When we think of plastic pollution, we often picture discarded bottles, plastic bags, fishing nets, or floating debris drifting across the ocean. But perhaps the greatest threat is not the plastic we can see, it's the plastic we cannot. Tiny plastic particles, smaller than 5 millimeters in size, have become one of the most widespread pollutants on Earth. They have been found from the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks, from Arctic snow and tropical reefs, and even within the human body. These particles are known as microplastics. They have emerged as one of the defining environmental challenges of the 21st century. In this video, we will explore what microplastics are and where they come from, how they spread through the environment, and why scientists around the world are increasingly concerned about their impacts on ecosystem and human health. Microplastics are plastic particles measuring less than 5 millimeters in diameter. Some are visible to the naked eye, while many are microscopic and can only be observed under magnification. Scientists generally classify microplastics into two categories. The first, primary microplastics. These are intentionally manufactured at microscopic sizes for use in industrial processes and consumer products. One well-known example is microbeads, tiny spherical plastic particles that are used widely in facial scrubs, exfoliating cleansers, body washes, toothpaste, cosmetics, and other personal care products. These beads provide a gentle abrasive action for cleaning and polishing. Every time these products are washed down household drains, millions of plastic particles enter the wastewater system. Because of their extremely small size, many escape conventional wastewater treatment and eventually reach streams, ponds, rivers, lakes, and the ocean. Recognizing the environmental risk, many countries have now banned or restricted plastic microbeads in rinse-off cosmetic products. Nevertheless, they remain an important example of how everyday consumer products can contribute to microplastic pollution. The second category is secondary microplastics. These are formed when larger plastic objects such as bottles, bags, food packaging, fishing nets, and agricultural plastic gradually break down under the influence of sunlight, heat, waves, wind, and physical abrasion. Unlike natural material, most plastic do not completely biodegrade. Instead, they fragment into smaller and smaller pieces, persisting in the environment for decades or even centuries. Microplastics originate from many of the products and activities that are part of our day-to-day life. One of the largest sources is plastic waste. Improperly discarded bottles, bags, food containers, packaging materials, and fishing gear slowly fragment after prolonged exposure to sunlight and weathering. Another major source is synthetic textiles. Clothing made from polyester, nylon, and acrylic release thousands of microscopic plastic fibers during every wash. Although wastewater treatment plants remove some of these fibers, large numbers still enter the rivers and coastal waters. Modern transportation also contributes significantly. As vehicle tires wear down during normal driving, they release microplastic particles composed of synthetic rubber and plastic. Rainwater washes these particles into roadside drains and eventually into streams and rivers. Agricultural activities contribute through plastic mulch films, irrigation pipes, greenhouse covers, and sewage sludge applied to farmland. Marine industries release plastic fragments from ropes, fishing nets, floats, and aquaculture equipment. Even ordinary household activities such as opening plastic packaging, cutting food on plastic chopping boards, or using disposable plastic items can generate microplastic particles. Together, these sources continuously introduce microplastics into the environment, where rivers ultimately transport much of them to the oceans.